Hey, goddesses. Greetings, greetings. How are you? Good morning, G Hive. What does G Hive stand for? It stands for Goddess Hive. I am Tyra Omilade, your goddess guru, your sister friend. And you know, I love helping women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess centered lifestyle. This is the Inspired Morning Goddess Circle. Yes, I am back. I'm excited to be here. And today, well, you know, we always start with dance. Let's go. Hey, yeah, we love to have a good time. Spirituality, personal development, it should be fun. All right. Hey, it should be sexy. It should just be whatever you want it to be. It shouldn't be all right? All right, let me take the music all the way down. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to just start off by just sending my heart out to everyone who's negatively impacted by, I feel so off center for some reason. Yeah, I might see a little pile of stuff over here on my desk. But yeah, who's impacted by the hurricane? One of my longest, dearest friends, bestest friends, she and her family, this is Toya, if you're listening, doing well, but they're in Asheville, you know, and I know East Tennessee has been devastated. Um, I can't remember all of the states, but we know it's the Southeast. And then we have, so that was Hurricane Helene. And now we have Milton, which is coming towards Florida. And so I know we have Florida sisters here. I hope that you all are safe, that your nervous system is remaining intact. I know that when people live in places like that, you know, y'all don't get rattled like the rest of us looking from afar, like, oh my gosh, is everybody okay? My friend Erica put out a message like, here's how you treat people who live in Florida. Like day one, I was sending her a message like, are y'all okay? Are y'all leaving? What's going on? And the answer she gave, I was like, you know what? I believe Erica alone. You let me know if you need something. So anywho, yeah, just part of what I wanted to do, I was thinking, what can we do today? And I thought, you know what? We need to be coming together as women and just breathing in that calming spirit into Milton. And we'll also be doing some energetic work, just sending, you know, good energy in the direction of everyone who's been negatively impacted by Helene. The most pressing thing right now is to get Milton. We need Milton to calm down. We need Milton to tone it down. The energy that I think I am feeling working with Olokun, Yemaya, and Oya, all of them, it's just sort of like I get this feeling that those are the Olokun is masculine deity out of the European tradition. Yemaya and Oya are feminine deities out of that tradition. Anyone else have anything, you know, any other deity, especially a goddess that you want to work with? Um, yeah, let's call on these energies to just take that, to get Milton to just tone it down. We just want some tropical rainstorm. That's fine, Milton. Um, I was thinking about something that I was raised up hearing in the church when I was a girl. The effectual prayer of a man availeth much. And this is my thing here in the goddess world. Ain't nothing like a group of women getting together and praying. Other thing we can do, if you have the resources, definitely donate, you know, to cleanup efforts for Helene and that kind of thing. Because we always love to take action here also. Hi, how are you, Queen? I owe you a reply. I've been so on the go. I owe you a reply. I haven't forgotten. Awesome. Yes. Yes. We live. Mystic Storm. How are you? Good one. I knew you would give me somebody. At to be. At to be. Yes. Very good one. And I know she's associated with Puerto Rico. So this deity definitely knows, just dealing with those hurricanes. So hello, Just Bliss. How are you? Welcome. All right. I'm going to get back to you because if I take my time, sis, oh my gosh. So, yeah, what is your morning beverage before we get started? Well, this is the part of what we do. We talk about our morning beverages. I have to be honest with you all. I'm drinking coffee this morning. The company that makes my little energy packets, they're out. Folks must be tired. Oh, you know what? No, they're out of Utah. I don't know why I'm not getting my energy packets, but anywho, a sister has gone back to coffee. I can't drink too much though. I can't drink too much. And yeah, today here lately, I've just been feeling this message: be the one who is brave enough to go after her dreams. Yeah, it's been a rough summer. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing bad has happened in my life. Nothing detrimental, thankfully. I'm so grateful for that. But you know how sometimes you're just a little bit down and out in your spirit? That's how I felt all summer, just down and out, just down on myself, kind of like wondering, what am I really doing? What's going on with this business and the work that I'm doing? I actually got to a point where I thought, I think I've said it all. There's nothing else to say. I don't think it really matters. And then I think about all the classes I watch multiple times. I'm one of those kind of people. Are you? I watch one class multiple times. I just do. Um, and so yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Anywho, what are you drinking this morning? I will say I feel a little bit more on point at this juncture. I just think that there's so many women out there who are creating programs that are focusing on women who are midlife and empty nester because it's harder than people realize. It is there's no one really talking. I think my generation, we're going to start talking more because we are just it's part of why we're here. We're here to talk about midlife. We're here to talk about perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. Every step of the way, we're going to start letting the women know. But I just got lost. Even the other day, some song made me feel a little bit tender. And I was just like, I really have been forced into a new life. Because when your kids grow up, what can you do? I'm not the type of mom that's going to be holding on to my kids, right? You're grown. It's time for you to move on. Both of my kids have done that. My younger son is still in college, so you know, that feels good. But anywho, that's just where we are in life, and it has been harder than I realized. And so many women are putting together programs to help women with this transition. My younger son finished 3 years ago, and here I am, still kind of like, who am I? What am I doing? I am palmated. Woohoo! Oh, the whole Caribbean, not just Puerto Rico. I love it. I've only ever heard it had to be connected to Puerto Rico. So thank you for letting me know that. Cafecito. Nice. Green tea with elderberry. Girl, me neither. All mine are grown and on their own. I feel that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, bliss. I was wondering how my nephew is doing. Junior in high school. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it seems like it'll never end and then it's over. It once you get to the end, it feels like, "Ooh, that was faster than I realized." And it's just I just kind of see it as a part of part of womanhood is or even men and people. um, you just get to a point where you're like, "Wow, I'm in the middle of life." And some of it is astrological. I did a class, for my friend who has a menopause business, and I put in that class the astrology of aging, and it's just the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s, baby. Don't sleep. Those are almost like when we're going through our teen years. Some of them are like that. Some of the transits, the astrology of aging, are teenage, and then maybe I think there was one I saw that it happened when you're a teenager, and it happens again when you are in your 60s. Oh, God. Let me tell y'all gotta keep your eyes on the 60 plusers. They are nothing to trifle with. They are not old. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. Midlife, midlife, baby. Okay, so I think what I want to start off with is lighting a candle. So if you're able to light a candle, I'm going to ask you to light a candle. And what I want us to do as we light our candle is, first of all, is bringing us together. So even if you're watching a replay, hello to the replay sisters. uh, Light your candle and let's send some prayers up and good energy out to everyone affected by the uh, the hurricane. Especially right now, we are asking Milton to just settle down, Milton, settle down. Hurricane Milton, settle down. Bringing all the sisters together here in the Inspired Goddess Morning Circle. I'm gonna call on everything and everybody. So I just saw my Eshu. Eshu is the messenger deity. It's the same as Mercury. And so we're just asking Eshu to take this message to the deities. Oh, I may not even know the one that's associated with this Hurricane Milton. So you do, Mercury. You do, Eshu Alegua. So we're just opening it up, opening the energy for communication with spirit, with the ancestors, asking the ancestors to just cover all of that area and protection for everyone, because not everybody's been able to get away. I can't believe it. Maybe the government is making sure. I don't really know what's going on. So just sending the energy of the ancestors to protect everyone down there, to protect everyone's homes. Um, but yeah, Eshu Alegua, we're asking you to take the prayers of our hearts and our souls and our minds and our love to Milton, asking Milton to just take it down. And I know y'all, ashe, I know that in my mind, and y'all can tell me your thoughts. I'm curious to hear from you. Oh, that's right, Bliss. Good, good. Bliss is her last name is Milton, so she's talking to her ancestors. I know that I want to hear from everybody your thoughts. So I'm just going to share your thoughts. I have been a natural conservationist ever since I was a little girl. I really do believe it was my Orisha Yemaya came to me one day when I was a little girl and said, don't waste water. Never just turn the water on and leave it running. Always turn it off. It wasn't exactly in those words, but it was pretty much like, we don't do that. And I just was like, oh, you know, and just over the years, I've become more and more, someone who cares about how do we care for Mother Earth? Because when we see things like this happening, we have to know Mother Earth is feeling sick, or she is kind of like, y'all letting all this stuff get in the ocean. Y'all not taking care of the earth. Like, the earth is a living, breathing entity just as you are, and you're not doing it en masse. there will be payments. Y'all are gonna get it right. And so I just want to see this as a message. And I say that because a lot of times we just want the problem to go away. But the question is there a message that we can get from Hurricane Milton where Milton can be like, okay, they got the message, we're getting it out there, so I can tone it down. I would love to hear from you all as to your thoughts about Mystic Storm says she agrees. Your thoughts around what is going on? What is the message for us? Now, one of the things that I want to mention is that I want to see where Neptune is today. I believe this has to do with Neptune. And in my mind, that Hurricane Helene got started with that eclipse in Pisces. Let's see here. Neptune is on the 28th degree. So it's not on the 29th degree. It's still retrograding. So, but we can still call the 28th degree a critical degree. So we had the eclipse in Pisces in September, and because the eclipses are starting to happen in that sign along with Virgo. Anytime something like we have Pisces going on, it's gonna be something with water. It's gonna be something with rain, and it'll be a lot of it because Pisces is the ocean. It's vast, it's expansive, it has no bound. And of course, hurricanes are coming, off the ocean or whatever. So we have Neptune, I think, is part of what is going on. Neptune is very spiritual. Neptune is like, I believe in a miracle. Now, I will never sing. I wish Mystic Storm was on with me and she could sing it. But I used to love this song. So I'm just gonna say the words for those who know it. You can look it up, but we're gonna pull out all stops today, and it goes, I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I might be saying it wrong since I'm not singing it. Let me see here. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I see the invisible. I feel the intangible. The sky is the limit to what I can have. All right. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Just believe and receive it, and God, Goddess will provide it today. Hey, hey. All right. So please take a moment to just open yourself up to receiving a miracle on behalf of everyone who will be impacted by Milton. Just calling on Milton. You know, anytime we're dealing with Pisces, it is definitely about being more spiritual. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let me see here. I want to see what you all have to say. When I'm at the pain, I talk to the water gods and give thanks for passing us by. I've had a hard time remembering my offers at home though. Okay. Oh, at the ocean. Got you. When you're at the ocean. Okay. So from Shannon, this message is one of learning how to better ourselves without hurting the lands. We as humans have failed to do this. So Pachamama is tapping that ass. We need to see the signs. Mhm. Mm. And I hate to say it, but the United States, we got to do better. We have got to do better. There's these little videos where I see this lady who is like, she's making these little shorts. That girl who just came back from France, and the person comes back and they just act like they're so French and just they know so much about the culture. That's me with Hawaii. I just came back from Hawaii. But one thing that I noticed, because Hawaii is so far out, sometimes they have to do things a little bit differently. Like they gave us water bottles in the room and they had this purified water so that you could just refill the bottle, you know, instead of, just buying water bottles all the time. And then I noticed all the grocery stores have paper bags. There's no reason why we don't have paper bags here. It's zero reason. The richest country in the world that wants to, be progressive in all things can't put paper bags back in the damn grocery store. There's no reason. There's so many things that we can choose to do differently here. I'm even learning recycling isn't all that. My son told me he saw something and a lot of people are just taking our recycles and sending them to another country, and the country dumps it in the ocean. Milton is like, okay. There's the law of cause and effect. We are always at cause, always. We're not in charge of what other people do to us. Everyone's making a choice about the actions that they take against other people or towards other people. However, we always want to be at first cause in our lives, even if someone does something to us that we don't like. Sometimes I don't want to go through the exercise of what did I do to attract this to myself? I don't want to do it. It just feels wrong. However, once it happens, I'm putting it on myself like, "Oh crap. Okay, I need to take some action. I need to stop them. I need to remove myself from the situation or whatever it is, you know?" And then in the future, maybe I'm like, I'll never forget one of the worst friendships ever in my life. Um After I got out of the friendship, I thought, "You know what? I need to really think about what happened because I don't want that to happen again." And I started going down a small list. I didn't trust myself. I didn't pay attention to the red flags. And I told myself that the negative thoughts I had about the other person was just me being negative. No, it wasn't. The other person was doing stuff that wasn't right. I talked myself out of it. And so that was a hard lesson, but it was like I had to review what was going on so that I didn't let it go again, put myself at first cause, right? So we need to be putting ourselves at first cause at all times. And I just keep hearing us say something that Dr. Hulin, I think I talked about it last week. Dr. Hulin of Ho'oponopono talked about, and that was, have you ever noticed when there's a problem, you're always there? And it really, and that's why he says, just keep cleaning. That's what Ho'oponopono does. You just keep cleaning. Because when we think about the oneness of the universe, and that is Pisces, that is Neptune, all is one. There is no separation between you and me. If you have something going on with you, the collective feels it because there is actually on the spiritual level no separation, not one, no separation between any of us. There's one divine power, one infinite intelligence that we all are connected to. And so when I notice something that's going on with you, then it's going on with me. And it's evident by or evidenced by the fact that I see it in you. And the most compassionate thing we can do is to offer a prayer such as Ho'oponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I would ask all of you all to say that prayer. If you don't want to say the whole thing, just say I love you. I love you. I love you as you see Milton. And we can trust the universe. This is something about Ho'oponopono. You don't need anything to happen. There is an infinite power in the world, and that prayer invokes it, or whatever prayer you want to use, whatever it is that you want to do, but it invokes that power. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. When we think about the infinite intelligence of the universe, no matter how Milton shows up, it is an invitation for us to have a deep, deep trust, because maybe, just as Shannon said, it's time for a wake-up call. The scientists have been saying these days were coming. No one should be surprised, right? So it's kind of like, okay, how are we going to come together and do even more? Because let me tell y'all something, and I say this with so much love, but I want you to be aware that Neptune is going to come back to that 29th degree. I'm going to see if I can find it, and or when it's going to happen. And it is moving next year into Aries. And when a planet moves, especially one like Neptune, it's those outer planets, moves from water into fire, that creates a lot of dishevelment. It's actually karmic, very karmic point. So if you have planets moving from water into fire, especially like Mars and watch it, watch. Mars is gonna move into Cancer. I'm gonna tell y'all when. I want y'all to we're gonna do some astrological research, some studies. Today is October the 9th. Let's see here. Mars will move into Leo on November 3rd. It's gonna move into Leo on November the 3rd. Okay, so that day is a day that we need to be paying attention to. It might be a little bit before, maybe a day or two after. You gotta pay attention to right around that time, because astrology doesn't happen on a day. It's a range. Um, so that's something I want y'all to be thinking about. Even as early as like November the 1st. Just watch. Okay, so Neptune. I want to tell y'all when Neptune is going into Aries. This will be very impactful. Okay, so it's going to go back to the 27th degree. Then it's going to start moving forward, and it'll get back on that 29th degree March 2025. So that's, oh my gosh, why March of all the months? That's my birthday month. Ah, sheesh. So it'll be going into Aries on March 30th. Wow, March is an impactful month. I remember when Pluto moved into Aquarius, it was right at the end of March 2023, I think it was, or something like that. Anywho, woo! Okay, let me just so yes, I want y'all to understand that the lessons are going to be great. They're gonna be great. When I say great, I mean a lot. There will be many, plentiful. And so it's good that we're talking about this today. We want to set up this practice, and we want to be connect. I love the name Pachamama. There was this movie I watched. I think the name of it was Pachamama. I can't remember, but the whole movie was about Pachamama. It was about 2007, around 2007. I saw this movie, and in that movie, they were sending out the alarm bells around what we need to be doing regarding Mother Earth, Pachamama, Gaia, Onile. Woo! So yeah, sisters. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me not look at the astrology. Let's see if anyone else says anything. Okay, Morgan or Mystic Storm. I also sense that a lot of people's lives are shifting and being shaken up. I do too. This is a powerful time to quantum leap. Wow, I'm gonna take a sip on that one, Mystic. It is a powerful time to quantum leap, and it's not comfortable. Takes me back to when I first started taking all my business courses, and people would say, "Be comfortable with being uncomfortable." And I just haven't deviated from that. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. One of the things that we wanna think about is quantum leaping takes you completely and totally outside of your comfort zone. And so you want to understand it will feel uncomfortable. And it will. We're gonna have Saturn. When does Saturn go into? I think maybe Saturn goes. Where's Saturn? Okay, so Saturn goes into Pisces uh May. Yeah, May of next year. Woo! It feels like what year was that? Maybe last year. I maybe last year, year before last. I don't know, but this year, the 2025, y'all, we really and truly, I want to just encourage everybody to really step powerfully into your spiritual practices. Okay. I want you to step powerfully into your spiritual practices. Quantum leaping is it's either or. I really do believe it's kind of like leap or be catapulted. Take the leap yourself, or the universe is just gonna toss you up, right? Um, Actually, what I'm gonna do now that I'm saying this is I'm going to just let y'all know that I am part of a bundle. Y'all may have seen it in my other video, the Ultimate Life Hacking Bundle, and I should pull it up also. But anywho, there's a link in the description box. And in this class is my spiritual foundations class. Excuse me, in this bundle is my spiritual foundations class. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. Uh, Let me just. The reason I'm saying that is that particular class is updated. If anybody saw the first one that I had, it's definitely updated. But it's all about having a spiritual practice and just spiritual foundations. It's all about having a spiritual practice and leaning into your feminine energy. Do. View sales page. I want to show it to y'all. I'm proud of it. So when you join that Ultimate Life Hack bundle, there's so much there. It's different categories, maybe people in business and people talking about artsy stuff or whatever. And then there's a lifestyle, spiritual section. That's what mine is under. Two of my friends, they have put something in there, women of color, women circle facilitators like me. But everything that we put in the bundle, you can get it at no charge. You get to download whatever you want. But I want y'all to download or, get my spiritual foundations course. Won't cost you anything. I thought it was the weirdest thing when I was doing a reading, like, what should I put in the bundle? And Spirit was like, put that foundations course in there. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Well, people want it. But now I kind of see why I put it here. It's we need this right now, y'all. We really do need this. So be sure to going ahead and sign up for that, because what we need right now is to be really going deeper into our spiritual practices. We want to be collectively connecting together to send healing to the world. I always say a prayer for the consciousness of all humans in the world. May it be, connected to the one. May it be connected to something higher, where we are, we're loving one another and caring about one another. Whew, we could even send that peaceful energy, that energy of peace and love and harmony to the countries that have the war going on in them. So much going on, so much. But yeah, quantum leaping. Now I do love this. The feminine divine is rising up and doing the healing work. I hope we are not too late. I just want to share a s- a s- I don't know, maybe it is one of the spiritual teachings, but it's something I did read on the internet. I'm going to say it that way, which involved Yemaya. Yemoja. I'm going to say Yemoja because this is out of the Ifa tradition, which all of it is from the Ifa tradition, but I want to use that name in particular. And there's a story, a Pakati, that says that all the Orisha were together, and they were talking about how we humans were acting. And so many of the Orisha were like, let's just scrap it. Let's just get rid of them. These humans, they're no good. And Yemoja turned to each one of them and was like, hey, you, did anyone give up on you? Because all the Orisha, let me not say all, but it is said the Orisha have been here on the earth, right? Did anyone give up on you? What about you? Who gave up on you? No one? Did anyone give up on you? Well, why are we going to give up on them? This is what Yemaja, the mother Orisha deity, said to all of them. So I know I'm a hopeless optimist. Oh, not a hopeless, but I mean, I am very much an optimist. So maybe I'm just being way too optimistic, but it's very few Pakati that I can, or stories that I can share with you from the Orisha tradition, but that's one of the ones that is really stuck with me. And maybe it's because it resonates. Yeah. I believe that well, I mean, I think we're gonna have to do some work to we need to make some amends, but I just believe that, yeah, we got a long way to go. Mother Earth is like, oh, first of all, you know how when our kids used to get in trouble and they were like, oh no, you made this mess, you're gonna clean it up. Go on in there. And they're in there crying like maybe it happened to us. We're in there cleaning up the mess we made after getting in trouble. It's okay. Next time, don't make that kind of mess, right? That's us with Pachamama. That's us with, the great mother. She's like, and y'all done hid me, suppressed me, oppressed me, repressed me. And look at the mess that's up in this house right now. Well, guess what? Y'all gonna clean it up. I'm not doing it. It's gonna be you. Ah, we need to be in our prayer closets, is what a lot of old Black Christian women say. Angelica, we are being asked to step up into our leadership and create a heavenly reality. Yes, Angelica. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to see you. Whew. Let us take a sip. What is your morning beverage if you haven't already chimed in? Let's take a sip. Hmm. Just like, I don't know, I've been making so many videos. So I'm just going to say something that I have been saying quite a bit. You were born for this time. If you are here, it is because you knew the mission of this time and you said, I want to be a part of it. You were born for such a time as this. And this is why the divine feminine rising is so very important at this time, because the world is out of balance. And so, in order to bring the world back into balance, women have got to stand in their power. We've got to do it. We've got to stand in our power. And in my mind, we've got to tap into this beautiful energy within us. It's kind of like when a woman is standing in her truth, she doesn't actually have to do much. Just her energy, her vibration, it will shift the energy. My husband says, Tyra, I'm the thermostat. I'm not the thermometer. So women, we need to come up in here being the thermostat. And it's a lot of women that, they're not there yet. So those of us that are awake, I I remember hearing one of my teachers say this, the critical mass. All we need is a critical mass. You don't need everyone. 51% will do. 51% is that tipping point, right? And I'm not saying the number is actually 51%. I'm just saying we need enough women standing in their power, willing to, in my mind, boldly say there is a divine feminine goddess. And we are here to say she needs to be honored. She needs to be honored through honoring women. She needs to be honored through honoring Pachamama, Mother Earth. She needs to be honored by women standing in their power and being treated or demanding that we be treated, because we really don't have control over other people, but demand that we be treated with the respect that every human being deserves, right? So, yeah, it is time. It is time. This is the first of 6 phases of the matrix saying bye-bye. Woo! That took my breath away. I'm going to take a sip on that. Y'all taking my breath away. And I just want to say that as we continue to chat, this is our way of sending that energy to Milton. When women get together, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. It's time for me to do a major detox and fast. Yes, my body has been calling for it since this summer, and you've been avoiding it. Yes. When you do your spiritual work, it makes a difference in the space-time continuum. Okay? Yay. Thank you. Yes, sign up for my newsletter. You can go to my website, goddessbodymindspirit.com. It's down in the description box. We're going into the golden age. It just doesn't look like it. I love this. Hi. Yes, it's time to clean the house. Mm-mm-mm. Love it. Yes. Yes, Bliss. I see you're saying you're starting a YouTube channel. One thing I want you to do is don't look at yourself. The little camera, the one of my coaches was like, look at the hole, look at the camera hole. And it'll feel like you're not looking at anybody, you're not talking to anybody. But in my mind, I am, because when I look at my camera, it looks like I'm looking at you. And if I don't look at my camera, you see my eyes are down, but when I look up, so make sure you do that, okay? Love it. Yes, Shannon, yes. Let's see here, what else do I wanna tell y'all? Oh, so I pulled out my Yemaya Olokun book, and I said I wanted to, well, let's start off with the Ariki. Ariki is a prayer, well, it's like a song, I guess you could say. I'm not singing nothing, but I am gonna say this Oriki, and it is to ask, it's an Oriki that's from Ifa, this spiritual tradition that I'm a part of. And it's my way of just letting Milton know, please, Milton, we're asking you to just settle it down, and we're listening. We are listening. I just want to say this. This just hit me. I don't want to deal with natural disasters. So many people have lost their lives in the Helene. I don't like people losing all their stuff. But one thing about natural disasters is they bring people together. This just hit me. Now, I still am asking you, Milton, to just bring it down. But look at what Milton is making a lot of people do. It's like checking on everybody, and Helene is making us check on everybody. And, whenever something's going on, a lot of times we just kind of forget all the things that keep us separated. But then once Mother Earth comes through and does what she does, she's like, oh, all of a sudden y'all getting along. Why couldn't y'all have gotten along before that? So, yeah, let us all just continue to open ourselves up to. I'm just gonna say it. I'm that girl that just got back from Hawaii. I am that girl. The aloha spirit, those people touched me down there. And the ukulele teacher, his name is Kilani Joe. He was like, more important than any other word in the Hawaiian language is ohana. And of course, if you've seen Lilo and Stitch, ohana means family, and family means no one left behind. Kind of going to what Angelica is saying. It's rough, but we're headed to an age where family, no one left behind, ohana. Okay. So as I say this, Ariki, yes, Olokun, we're asking you. We're gonna work together, Olokun. Olokun, Olokun. We're gonna do it. Iba Olokun. Iba ge Olojo Oni. Olokun pele o. Olokun pele o. Olekun pele o. Ni igbag meta. Olokun nu ni ose oki I lure ye tore. Bomi ta'afi. Bemi ta'afi. Mojiba ashe. And I'll tell you what this prayer says. I respect the spirit of the ocean. I respect the owner of the day. Spirit of the ocean, I greet you. Spirit of the ocean, I greet you. Spirit of the ocean, I greet you. I greet you 3 times. Spirit of the ocean, I will worship you for as long as there is water in the sea. Let there be peace in the water. Let there be peace in my soul. I give praise and may it be so. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh. Now I'm going to say this Ariki for Yemaya. Iba Yemaya ya alode. Agbe, wait a minute. I want to do this one. I'm going to do another one that I know. Hold on one second. This is the prayer. Iba Yemaya woyo. Yemaya kute. Iba Yemaya konla. Yemaya ta magwa no boy by me. Maja kiki wana j. Yemaya fumi ama adu pwe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh. That's the one I know by heart. I praise the mother of fish, crown of the rainbow. I praise the mother of fish who lives in the coastal reef. I praise the mother of fish who lives in the foam of the wave. The mother of fish is my salvation. Respect the power of the mothers. That's Majakiki Wana J. That's what that means. Respect the power of the mothers. Yema Jafumiyamo Adupwe. I thank the mother of fish for giving me children. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. May it be so. Hmm. Here's another one for Olokun. Iba Olokun fe milo re. Iba Olokun omore wasefun oyi. Oyio. Olokun nu ni osio ki e lure ye tore. Bo mi ta'afi. Be mi ta'afi. Olokun ni kale. Moji ba. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh. I praise the spirit of the vast and mighty ocean. I praise the spirit of the ocean who is beyond understanding. Spirit of the ocean, I will worship you as long as there is water in the sea. If there is peace in the ocean, there is peace in my soul. The spirit of the ocean, the ageless one, we give respect. May it be so. Whoo, let's take a few deep breaths and just feel that the power of those words. Olokun, Olokun. You can look up songs. You can listen to songs for Olokun. Okay, here's another one for Olokun. Ire ni mo nwa lowo mi oto. Olokun rele Oludumare. Loko re wafun mi owo ni nawa lowo mi oto. Olugbe rere ko. Olugbe rere ko. Olugbe rere ko. Be rere koni olugbe rere. Olukun ba mi. Nu ni osi oki elure ye tore. Olokun fe mi lore modupwe ashe ashe asheo. What that means is it is good fortune that I'm looking for, but not have not yet found. Spirit of the ocean, go to the home of the creator and bring back the good fortune that will fulfill, I'm going to say, our destiny. The good one who gives good things, the great one who gives good things, the great one who gives good things. Give me good things. Give us good things from the great one who gives good things. Spirit of the ocean, save us. We will honor you for as long as there is water in the ocean. Spirit of the endless bottom ocean, we thank you. May it be so. Woo! Mm. So, Ire Yemaya, looking for, again, cleansing for the spirit of the ocean. Ibashe Yemaya, Ibkg Odo, Omo Atarun, Begba, Ajay Kari, Waye. Yemoja Atarun, Begba, Omo Kari, Waye. Yema Fumi Le Lafia Modupwe. Yema Nua Jeke Owo O Iku. Maja Kiki One O Run. Bomi Ta'afi Aro Pon Ashe Yemonja. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. And what that means is this: I respect the mother of fish, the goddess of the sea. It is children who bring good fortune from the realm of the ancestors to earth. It is the mother of fish who brings children from the realm of ancestors to the earth. Mother of fish, bring us good health. We thank you. Mother of fish, protect us from sickness and death. We praise the power of the realm of the ancestors. May there be peace in the waters that bring the power of the spirit of the mother of fish. May it be so. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. But let me do this Ariki. I didn't do it earlier. I'm going to do this one for Yemoja. Iba Yemoja Yalode, Agbe ni Igbe, Re ki Yemoja Ibikeji Odo. Yemoja Peleo, Yemoja Peleo, Yemoja Peleo, Ni Igba Meta, Yemoja Nikale, Oro Tiashe, Fum Yemoja Ni Owon Omu Re Wase Fun Oyio, Yemoja Bami, Ajuba, Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. And this one says, I respect the mother of fish, the queen of the sea. It is the bird who delivers abundance to the mother of fish, goddess of the sea. Mother of fish, I greet you. Mother of fish, I greet you. Mother of fish, I greet you. I greet you 3 times. Mother of fish, the ageless one. The power of transformation that comes from the mother of fish is beyond understanding. Mother of fish, save me. I give you praise. We give you praise. May it be so. Let me get my Oya book. Hope that y'all are liking this. Woo. Yes. That's a good one. That's a good one. Bliss. Yes, don't look down. We've gone so far from Sophia Gaia, and we must build a relationship with her. She's very smart and knows us. The trees and elements have so much wisdom to teach humanity. Asheo 100. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sisters, let's do this. Yeah. I opened my book to this prayer. Wow, alignment. That gave me chills. Oh, thank you. Glad that you think it's beautiful. Y'all ready for it, y'all? Woo! I don't really know Yoruba, but I tell you what, I'm practicing today. Woo! Yay, yay. Woo! I feel that energy. Woo! Mm. Y'all ready? This is one. Oh, yeah. Let me take a sip. I'm like, okay, we got to. Woo, with grace and ease. With grace and ease. Oh, yeah. Woo! With grace and ease. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. We now move on to, oh, yeah, because we have all that wind that's going to be a part of this. So, yeah. I don't know. I saw something about a rattle. Woo! Yeah, 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 yeah. I hope it's not too loud in y'all's ears. Woo! Woo! Okay. Ibashe oya oluweku. Ibashe opere leloyan. Ibashe oya yeba iya mesa oya. Ajale efe iku lele bioke. Ajalorun afefe iku lele bioke. Ajalorun fumi ni re. Oya wini wini. Ibashe oya lo ni egun. Ia mi oro bi omu sele aye. Laye. Leia, excuse me. Ibashe omo yansan. Mbebe yansan. Ashe. Woo! I don't typically, I just kind of talk to Oya. I'm always very respectful, is what I'm going to say. So I'm like, let me just make sure I get it right. I respect the spirit of the wind, chief of the ancestors. I respect she who walks with confidence and pride. I respect the spirit of the wind, senior mother of Oyo. The winds of the earth carry the ancestors. The winds of the invisible realm carry the ancestors. May the winds of earth and the winds of the invisible realm bring us good fortune. The spirit of the wind is wondrous. I respect the spirit of the wind who guides the ancestors. Mother, fill me with the wisdom of your breast. I respect the child of the mother of nine. We respect the child of the mother of nine. May the mother of nine exist forever. May it be so. Woohoo! All right, let's do this one. This one has to do with cleansing. Ibashe Oya Be La Ijo Mora. Oya Bami De Di Agbo Omomi. Komu Koki. Kieso Omo Midi Pupo Gun Rere. Ajale Ajalorum. Mobien. Mimi Roro. Sen Awin Orun. Mi Ati Bibi. Ashe. I respect the spirit of the wind who dances with big movements. Spirit of the wind, Touch my child's medicine. Make it strong and powerful. Let my child be blessed for the good. I beg the winds of earth and the winds of the invisible realm. May I also do good things in the world. May it be so. So I'm just going to call this a prayer of protection for all of the children. Yeah, all the children. Mm. There's another one. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to do that one. I think that one is about being possessed. So let's just go on to the songs. I don't know if I can do that one. Let's see here. Is there anything else? Oh, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read a pakati to you, a story, and yeah, because Oya, I don't play with Oya. So it says Oya made her journey from the realm of the ancestors to the earth in the form of an antelope on the day that she wanted to sell her goods in the market. Every 5 days, Oya was able to change her shape from a deer to a woman. Oya waited 5 days, then entered the market carrying a bundle of multicolored cloth. It was on that day that Shango, who's the spirit of lightning, became overwhelmed by her beauty. Oya ignored Shango's efforts to make her acquaintance. Instead, she sold her cloth, left the market, and headed into the forest. Because he was struck by her beauty, Shango followed Oya into the forest where he watched her put on the skin of a deer and transform herself into a creature of the jungle. 5 days later, Shango returned to the same place and watched Oya transform herself back into a woman. And as she headed to the market, Shango took her animal skin and placed it in his sack. Later that day, Oya returned to the forest and made a desperate search for her skin. Because Oya could not live in the bush without her animal skin, she agreed to return with Shango to his home and become his wife. Shango had two senior wives, Oshun and Oba. And this time, Oshun and Oba became jealous of the favorite treatment that Oya received from Shango. Oshun and Oba told Oya that they thought she was crude and that she behaved like an animal. And because Oya did not want the women to discover her secret, she renewed her search for her skin. When she found the skin in Shango's sack, she took it and returned to the forest. Shango felt grief when he found out Oya had left him. He followed her into the forest and spotted a deer with two powerful horns. The beast was digging a hoof into the dirt and had its head lowered in preparation for battle. It was on that day Shango recognized the deer as Oya. Instead of lifting his bow, Shango offered the animal a plate of akara, which is bean cakes. Oya removed the horns from her head and presented them to Shango in return for his kindness. And from that day on, Shango has used the horns of the deer to call the spirit of Oya. I don't have any deer horns, but I'm reading this because this is, we think about Oya being the tornado, but this is her in the form of a deer. So let's just talk about what does this mean. Let's see, maybe there's a message in this for us as we talk about the messages that are coming in from Pachamama. Ifa teaches that Orisha exists at all levels of being. This means that the spirit of the wind can be found in the gas storms that swirl around exploded stars. Oya can be found in the wind that blows across the surface of the earth and appears in the animal realm as a horned deer. Ifa teaches that all things evolve from a single source and that all things are interconnected and interrelated. We've already talked about this. Wow. This means that the process of becoming attuned to Awoya, which is the mystery of the wind, involves a sense. So here we've been talking about this already. It involves a sense of empathy and deep spiritual bonding with many different dimensions of reality. In this story, Oya shapeshifts between manifestation as a human and animal. The point of the story is that all things within the universe has consciousness or have consciousness and deserve respect. Each of us is linked psychically and biologically to all the forms that have evolved in human nature. And so, yeah, we even need to be just holding energy and space for all the animals, even though a lot of times animals can detect when something is coming and they're like, we're out. Ifa also teaches that it is possible to learn to learn lessons from nature through mystical identification with certain animal forms. And in this instance, it is the deer who teaches the lesson of tolerance, acceptance, and compassion. Oya is often described as a warrior, which is accurate. However, her ashe as a warrior comes through her ability to invoke the assistance of elemental spirits such as the deer and birds to assist her in battle. This ability gives Oya a key role in the protection of those who are going through the process of initiation. It also makes Oya one of the guardians of issues related to the fair treatment of women. Woo! Milton got me and Helene got me doing all kinds of EFI work this morning. So yeah, don't forget you can let me just do this real quick. You can also bring up the Oya songs. You can bring up Olokun, Yemaya, Yemoja, Yemaya. Bring up those songs and have them on. Okay. Let's see here. Yes. Glad to hear that, Bliss. Whoo. Yes. Why fry beans? I'm curious, Shannon. Why fry beans? Time to fry my beans. Oh, maybe to make something like this? I don't know. Anywho, okay. So that's my part in just sending some good energy in that direction. And we have Oya, who is also the protectress. You know, we think about her in that hurricane and tornadoes, but she's a protectress. So yeah. Let me see. Is there anything else? I think I want to do a reading. Let's do a reading. Let's do a reading, dear sisters. This reading is just kind of going down. Maybe we can look at, is there anything we can do outside of what we've already talked about in order, just to continue to do our spiritual work around just asking Milton to just please just avoid the land altogether if possible, but definitely downgrade. Could be just be a thunderstorm, just a thunderstorm. Everybody, I want us to see it even. Everybody left and they didn't even have to, but it's okay. Better safe than sorry, right? But anywho, what can we do and what message is there? Because, we've been talking about getting a message all morning. Guess what card? I'm going to show y'all. Look at what I pulled. Yemaya. And that's wild. Looking for the next message for us. I love this one. This is the second time I pulled this card this week. I pulled it for the weekly video. One more card, message for us. Now this is interesting. The Crow Woman. So Yemaya, already I know that she's about trusting your intuition. And what I feel, and y'all can tell me what you're getting from this card just by seeing it and whatever, if you know something about Yemaya. This is a message to me that she is protecting everybody. She is the mother. I even gave that story about her today. She's like, hey, the ancestors, the Orisha, all of the spiritual guides, they got you. They are not going to let you all be forsaken. This is the time to deepen your trust in the universe. Yemaya. Let me see, is there anything else that she wants that maybe I left off? It says Yemaya, goddess of intuition and prophecy, is the ruler of the seas and lakes, mother of all. She is the ultimate female power, the soother of heart troubles, carrying deep, unknowable power. She is contemplation and divine introspection. They have her in this deck connected to Virgo. And as a Virgo, she's complete and whole unto herself. Yemaya sits firmly grounded in the seas of the earth, utterly connected and in communion with her source. The waters of psychic knowing provide her with the constant inspiration and illumination from her core. This radiance and divine connection are her gifts to all. This ocean goddess is the wise prophet who shows you through her glowing example to go within to find your connection with the mother, your true nourishment. Through the spiritual discipline of taking time daily to be alone and apart from the busy world, you illuminate the bridge to source in yourself and shine the light for others. This is where the gifts of prophecy and intuitive ability are nurtured and expanded. Wow. We'll come back and watch this one because I believe we've had some prophecies on here. Mm. Let me see what y'all think. Y'all, that's amazing. That's amazing. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, okay. Sisters in the beans, in the lentils. Confirmation that the work is working. I couldn't agree more. Wow. Whew. All righty. Let's see here. Okay, so next is Earth. Earth manifestation. So again, I see that as very positive as we work on sending good energy in the direction. And in my mind, it goes to surrender. Whenever we're dealing with these kinds of things, it's kind of like whatever happens is going to be in the best interest of everybody. It will be for everybody's highest and greatest good. There's an infinite intelligence that is at play. And so, you know, but I'm taking all the good news that I want, that's coming our way. So this one is the Earth. It's the manifestation card. Again, it's the second time I pulled this card. And when this goddess appears, her blessings are soon to follow. Prepare the way for prosperity to come to you in all ways. Take advantage of all the opportunities presented to you and open to her blessings. She brings the prosperous rewards you have been asking for. So, again, what do y'all think about that one? What do y'all think about that one? I personally feel very, very good. And again, I'm not professing what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. I'm in complete trust of the universe, even though I'm asking this hurricane to be easy and just be a tropical rainstorm. Okay, so this one is the Crow Woman. She has to do with sacred law. I do find it interesting because she is associated with Libra in this oracle deck. And we do have a lot going on in Libra right now. So she is of Native America and is the guardian of sacred law, wielding true justice and the highest principles of right and wrong. And I promise y'all, it's just kind of what Shannon and Angelica have been talking about. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you're here now, then you already know what we talked about with them. Woo! Crow is the creator of the world, and her domain is the great void from which all is conceived and kept inviolate. Inviolate. The eye of the crow is the interdimensional gateway to the silence and the great mystery. She can shapeshift her form into anything she desires. Now, this is sounding a little bit Oya, like that Oya story. Wow. Crow woman is a Libran balance and justice. Listen to this. She honors the feminine and teaches that all things are born of a woman. Through Crow woman's equilibrium and attunement to perfect order, you are shown to respect your genuine essence in alignment with your highest understanding of sacred truth. So it's just aligning yourself with sacred truth. What could this mean regarding the hurricane? The first words that came to my mind is all is one. We're at one even with Milton. And it kind of I keep going back to, what the sister said. There's a lesson. This is here to teach us a lesson. And what we want to do is to get ourselves aligned with the highest truth. And there's nothing like nature that can help us to do that. Crow teaches you to honor your boundaries and trust the creative void from which all solutions to your problems dwell. She urges you to shift the shape of your current circumstances to be in sync with your own sacred nature and never compromise the truth of who you are. Did I pull that card for this month? I think Crow Woman I pulled for the month because that I just read that at some point, but maybe it was a reading I did for somebody. I don't know. Shapeshift. Shapeshift. I don't know. I just kind of feel like there's not one answer, but there's a lot of reflection that we can be doing at this time. And so, yeah, that's what I want to ask y'all to do. Listen to the crows. They know. Oh, yeah, with crow energy. Okay. Yes. Wow. Nice. Nice. Mm. Wow. Interesting. So thank y'all so much. I think I'm going to go on ahead and end here. Again, just want to invite you to join the Ultimate Hacking Bundle. My coach put this together with her team, Kelsey. If Kelsey is listening, because yeah, Kelsey is my friend. But and Kelsey is actually like a bundle queen. She is so good at putting together bundles and summits and stuff like that. But anywho, my course is a part of this, or my class. It's an all audio class. So I just invite you all to join. Here's the class. Yeah, here's the class. Spiritual Foundations. The bundle actually opens the 21st of October, and you can get into this class. And I do want to show y'all I am not done. I haven't officially launched it, but I have a shop now. All Things Got a Shop. Look at that. I built this whole thing by my little lonesome self. But yeah, I was part of the reason I was down is business felt hard. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to start a shop. It's just easier for people to know what I have. And if I want to have sales, I can run sales. But yeah, I'm proud of my little shop that I built. I have testimonials, not a lot here, but yeah, I'm proud of that. But more to come about that. All righty, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Recently I mentioned crow. Okay. I am going to go on ahead. Oh, yeah. If you would give the video a like and a share and light your candles and continue your prayers, whatever they're going to be. Um, what else do we need to do? Yeah, and just ponder on the all of that what we shared about Ifa, Yemaya, Olokun, Oya, Atabi, just, what is it that you're taking from it? Pachamama, was it Sophia Gaia, Gaia Sophia? So much has been mentioned here today. What is resonating with you that you're able to receive a lesson and then just allow your heart and all that love to go in the direction of both Milton and then the affected areas of Helene. And if there's something you can actually do, for me right now, the best I can do is make a donation. I'm not going to get in my car and go do any work in those areas. But definitely I've been making donations to support people who are doing that, giving thanks that, we have TEMA and FEMA and just everyone who's showing up and helping. I heard Dolly Parton is donating $1 million to some type of effort because again, East Tennessee was hit. Oh, let's see here. What else can we do? Oh, Ho'oponopono. I wanted to bring that back up. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. As we think about both groups, both areas, both hurricanes. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. When you don't know what to do, it is true. Saying a prayer works. It really does. Woo. Okay. Good. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. And Bliss, you have a good detox and cleanse. You're Virgo, so Virgo's needed, actually. Okay, y'all, let's see here. What song do I want to play? I think I'm gonna play this one as we go out. Let's have a little good time. Hey. I love y'all. Wishing you a wonderful day.